Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video we're going to be looking at MMTLP and some more positive updates with regard to Congress, and we're also going to be looking at ticker symbol PLUG, so stay tuned for that. Before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from Market Watch: investors start to fret that China and Europe may drag down the US economy with them. So remember, the US economy is showing much better rates of inflation. However, GDP growth in China was not as positive as we expected, and inflation in Europe is still much higher. So hopefully that is not the case. But if we have a look at what happened in the heat map close of play yesterday, we can see here technology did do quite well. We are expecting earnings for Nvidia, and Apple has been consistently reaching all-time highs. Energy sector has been a little bit unstable, but going forward I think hopefully positive news. I'd like to start by giving special thanks and shout out to Republican Eli Crane, who's posted earlier. He stated members of the MMTLP community, including a number of constituents in Arizona, deserve answers. So he's shared a copy of his letter. So this letter, it has been we can see here, has been addressed to Gary Gensler, and he's also copied in the Congressman Patrick McHenry, who is the chair of the House Financial Services Committee. So let's have a look at the letter in detail. So we're very positive. It says, Chairman Gensler and Chairman McHenry, I am writing regarding an issue brought to my attention by my constituents regarding a corporate action and trading halt in the Series A preferred shares of Meta Materials. MMTLP and my constituents believe that the shares were sold illegally, leading to losses in their retirement savings. And I think this angle of retirement is going to be something that is going to hit people and the community and Congress, and certainly the institutions much stronger, because obviously retirement is something that the government, I believe, has an obligation to protect. In response to these allegations, I'm requesting your office a briefing regarding this matter, as well as what your offices are doing to prevent securities fraud at the US, the SEC, United States Securities and Exchange Commission. So really, so far we've not really put much heat on the SEC. The focus has been on FINRA, but remember, FINRA do have this status as a self-regulatory organization. They have the status as allegedly being having immunity and absolute immunity, so it is difficult to prosecute and take action against FINRA. That's not necessarily the case with the SEC. SEC is a government organization. They are obviously, they do have the authority to tell FINRA what to do in terms of overseeing FINRA. So this is a good angle, I believe, that the Republican here is looking at. So he's also gone on to say, I'm requesting from your offices a briefing, and he said, my constituents are deeply distressed and the matter has and they have suffered greatly as a result of this trading halt. I implore you to I implore your prompt response and look forward to working with you on this pressing issue. So I do look forward to a response here from Gary, and also from the chair of the House Financial Services Committee. However, I don't believe those responses will be public, but certainly the senator here will definitely get a response, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the senator can share. So we do need to give a special thanks to the senator. So shout out here to Finn, who's thanked the Senator Eli Crane, and also special thanks to Bison Dawn and every other Arizona constituent that has called and emailed the senator. So remember, this is an action that we started as soon as we got the trading halt, contacting Congress, contacting the government, contacting the authorities. So again, special thanks to Dawn, who stated here, thanks to Laurie Mills AZ, without her taking the time to listen, we would never have gotten this far. So it certainly looks like Laurie Mills here has been the key to getting the ear of Republican Eli Crane. So again, special thanks again for Dawn for going ahead with this. So as well as Senator Eli and also Senator Pete Sessions, we now have the ear of Senator Jeff Merkley. So hopefully there is a little bit of a snowball effect. So special thanks here to Lorenzo, who posted earlier, met with Oregon Senator Jeff Merkley today. He wasn't aware of MMTLP, he is now. So if anybody else is living in the state of Oregon, I think it would be positive for you to reach out to Jeff Merkley, so he is aware that there are many other members of the MMTLP community who are negatively affected by this, especially people with retirement accounts. So again, special thanks to Lorenzo there for bringing that to the attention of the senator. So we're going back to Pete Sessions, so shout out here to jcroc149 who's posted, I was wondering if the Pete Sessions leaked intel of 600 million outstanding of MMTLP counterfeit is close to accurate. A nice payout of approximately $500 per share is estimated and affordable, don't you think? It saves them the dreaded $1,000 per share and makes many of us, you could say, reasonably happy. Obviously the whole situation in his opinion is in billions. I agree with that. The leaked info was released to pacifiers. Don't mind me just thinking, food for thought. So let's get the angle from Tony, who stated 600 million figure is very close to the 485 million estimate using data from Russ Race's survey. So he certainly thinks that is possible. So again, this is one of the problems that we have had, lack of information, but we certainly hope with the senators coming on board that we do get this. And finally, I'd like to have a look at ticker symbol PLUG, Plug Power, and this is something that was featured in our weekly watch list this week prior to trading on the Monday, and special congratulations to anybody who did manage to take some profits in Plug. There was an analyst upgrade, and if we can see here that in the news that was shared close of play on Friday, Amazon fuel supplier rallies on upgrade, back-to-back deals. So there were also some deals, so let's have a look at the deals. So there was news on Thursday that the hydrogen fuel cell provider PLUG landed a major green hydrogen deal in Europe, so that's positive news. Let's also have a look at news with regard to the analysts. So we can see here for the full year on the Zacks estimate, projecting earnings of $93 per share as a loss and revenue of 1.28 billion. And now that's certainly the interesting figure there, $1.28 billion revenue, and that would represent a 25.6% and 83.16% increase year on year. So that is certainly something that is grabbing the attention of everybody. So obviously Zacks have responded with the analyst upgrade. So let's have a look at the chart. So over the previous close of play yesterday, we can see it was up in excess of 5%. It was also up in excess of 1.72% in the after hours, and on the previous 5 days it's also up in excess of 15%. So ticker symbol PLUG. So, and finally, just to quick finish off, in the previous week we looked at ticker symbol NKLA, so congratulations to everyone on that. That was up 55% on the week. FNGR, again quite a volatile stock, up 16.3% on the week, so certainly good one to take profits where you can. And amongst others, we also called out Barber, Neo, BDTX, etc. So if you would like to get the next weekly watch list as well as our daily stock alerts, details are in description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.